All right, so we have Wade Wilson, and for months we've been covering his videos, and he's been claiming his innocence. He's been telling women that no, this is not right. He's even been telling the media that, he's innocent, he had nothing to do with them. Even for one moment of time, recently we covered the video. In the interview, in his first video interview, he denies he didn't have anything to do with it. He didn't know those women. What do those women have to do with me? Now, all of a sudden, Wade Wilson wants to tell all for a Big Mac and some fries. Oh, and don't forget the Oreo McFlurry. Yeah, don't forget that part. This guy, I'm assuming, knows that he's about to go down in a ball of flames, and he just wants one last little good meal, which is hilarious. But anyways, people, we're going to go ahead and check out this interview. This is where Wade Wilson explicitly admits to taking the lives of two women that night. But for some reason, he still tries to throw a few lies in there. Like that would make any difference. But anyways, folks, come with me. Follow me there. And we're going to go check this thing out. I love you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. We're almost at 40K. Love y'all. For real. All right, let's check this out.
Got a phone call from one of the correctional officers.
Ready to take a ride? Let's go take a ride.
You want to take a ride?
I'm gonna take a ride. So
Before we take a ride.
there's only one thing I want. I just ask one thing.
Okay.
Might see a student, give me some French fries and a burger, and I'm gonna take you right where you want to go, bro.
French fries and a
That's all
burger.
I want, bro. I'm not gonna have one for a long time. I'll do the right thing. I'll show you right where it's at.
Fair enough.
We can do it right now. Is that fair?
Okay.
Yes, fair.
Before we take a ride, because it's just to let you know.
He was talking about taking the ride from before. He remember when he was talking to the woman detective? He was like, hey, we could go take a ride, and I could show you, his house. I could show you. The guy's a creep, so we could always take a ride. This guy is horny to take a ride. I don't know if it's the drugs that just make him feel like he needs to be moving or some shit, but your boy is dying to take a ride. Throw in some French fries in there too. Shit, we good.
No, it's not that simple, okay? I'm going to have to get authorization from somebody here, okay, to make that happen. So in the meantime, all right, before we do anything, I got to put it out there that the last time we were here, you asked to talk with a lawyer first. All right? So we
You now pass it. That's what the right thing.
well, before we do that, all right, I got to read your rights again, okay? And we're going to go from there. All right? So you have the right to remain silent, and you say views against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you ask any questions and have him or her with you during your questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer any questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering any time to talk to a lawyer. Do you understand each of the rights I've explained to you? Yes.
All right. And is there any possible way after I do this, I don't want the jail to segregate me or anything? Is that you can't stop that, can you? I don't want them to put me, you know what I mean? Label me high for segregation, confinement. I just want to go to the general population and be broken.
I will ask for you. I don't get to make the rules here, but
You can just ask and say, hey, that's cool.
with these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Yes, sir.
He wishes to talk to him. Them drugs must still be kicking if he thinks he's gonna have a successful conversation with this detective.
Do me a favor. Put your initials, and then sign the name. It's 10, right?
Yes, that's it. So do you want me to tell you what happened on the truth? You want to hear about it later?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Truth is, I picked the girl up, and I killed her. Yeah, obviously, you would figure, right? But I picked her up somewhere by the school, not far from the school. The streets down, she brought me to school, and I choked her out.
What's
she
up,
couldn't
man?
breathe anymore. And she fell asleep, she wasn't fully dead yet. Then I brought her to where I'm going to
Wait, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's admitting it straight. She wasn't fully dead yet. Let's get into this thing. Let's focus.
figure, right? But I picked her up somewhere by the school, not far from the school, a couple streets down. She brought me to school, and I choked her out so she couldn't breathe anymore. And she fell.
I think that's what choking someone out means. Like, this guy is so fucking stupid. I choked her out so she couldn't breathe anymore. I think that's what the fuck that means, bro. Just an idiot over here in Cali thinking that that's what it means. Who knows? Maybe he needs to be
I choked
specific.
her out so she couldn't breathe anymore. And she fell asleep, she wasn't fully dead yet. Then I brought her to where I'm going to show you guys where she's at. And she was still alive, and pushed her out of the car. And she tried to get up, and I ran her over with the car. And I ran her over maybe like 10 times, 20 times, her head, her body. I ran it over with the vehicle until she was not moving anymore. And everything was just disfigured, her whole body. And she couldn't get up. She was dead for sure. And then I left.
Can I back you up and ask a couple of questions? All right. So, when you were driving,
He's super blatant about it, which makes me think that he must be super high right now. Like, I don't know if he's still on them drugs or some shit, because you can't be that self-destructive. Now I'll say, like, sure, you want to go to jail and you're self-destructive and you don't give a fuck or you don't care about going to jail, that's fine. But then he makes this whole 360, like, oh, I don't want to be in here. Oh, I'm innocent. Oh, no, that's not true. Like, bro, make up your mind. Which one are you? Yo, what's up, the Raziah? How you doing?
and you were driving in front of the school. How did you know, or when did you decide? When did you see her? When did you decide that you were?
I was on a rampage at this point, I guess you could say. I was emotional. I was on drugs.
Okay.
I was when I get on drugs, I do the wrong things out of my mind. I was out of my mind, and I was just randomly driving. I was just honestly having a random drive. I saw her walking down the road. Like the school's right here. She was like a couple streets over, not far. And I picked her up first. And I just remember passing the school, and the way to get her in my car, I put the window down and I said, "Hey, do you know where the high school is? Where the school's at? Can you show me?" She said, "It's right down there." And I said, "I drove by there and I didn't see it. Can you please show me?" She got in my car. That's all it took. Yeah, that's all it took.
Okay.
Got her in my car. And then from there, we drove to the school, and I was going to drop her off. But I knew in my mind I was going to drop her off. But she wanted to get dropped off there. I said, "Okay, you can go." As soon as she wanted to get out, or whatever, grabbed her by the neck and choked her until she was.
Is that the point where you took her purse and took it out of the car?
I don't remember the first thing. I really don't remember if it fell out of the car. She dropped it. I think maybe she dropped it. But here's the thing: when we were at the school, remember you said I got out of the car. I don't remember getting out of the car at the school. But if you really saw me in the camera get out of the car, I did get it.
Yeah. At that, I'll just tell.
Damn, I think this is the first time he's being super honest. Like, there's no line, there's no. I don't know who the real Wade Wilson is, to be honest, because he's still doing this big macho guy. Like, I just got out the car and. But again, this is what I've been saying. He's created this mask for so long that he thinks this is who he is for real too. He forgot that he's just this little bitch. You know what I'm saying? When we heard that phone call, while he's talking to what's her name, again, he could be being the chameleon to try to, line up with the way she sees the world, but. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like he just lost his external tough guy. He lost it. Like, he realized that it was too much energy to keep doing.
To be honest with you, okay?
Yeah.
At that point during our conversation yesterday, I could sense that you were kind of getting frustrated and you weren't really sure if you wanted to talk or not. So I was just calling your bluff to see if you were full of shit.
No, you were.
I could tell by your face that you were, but I just wanted to see. I want to see what you were saying.
So I didn't get out of the car. Did they find me first at the school? Or did they find me a couple roads over? They probably found me the first.
The purse was right in front of the school. You had pulled up and you stopped in front of the school.
That's when I was choking her right there. Right there.
That's 2 to 3 minutes or however long.
Sure, choking her out right there.
And yeah,
That's why I was choking her right there. Yep. He almost sounds proud of it. Jim said they raised over 90K, but look, what's up, Chief? Look, this is one thing I will say, though. What did I tell you? I said that fundly better be used for some fraudulent shit, or else them ladies are crazy. what turned out to be happening. Now we're gonna cover this a little bit later, maybe tomorrow, maybe another day. But his dad and all the Wade wives started tweaking out, tripping on the main Wade wife, or whatever the fuck that chick's name is who deals with Wade Wilson directly. Listen, the money's starting to disappear. It's almost like politics. They're asking like, oh, I thought the money was going to be used for this, and the money wasn't really used for this. And they're talking about how she can go to jail for fraud, this, that, and the other. They're mad. I told you guys, it's human fucking nature. Do you really think a person this batshit crazy to talk to a guy like this, I'm talking about all those crazy ass ladies, do you think that person actually has the morals to use the money for what it was supposed to be used for?
We never saw you get out of the car at all.
So maybe the person fell out, maybe I threw it out, I don't remember.
When you picked her up, was she on the main road already?
No, the main road was here, she was on the sidewalk.
How did you know how to get back into that? It's not an easy neighborhood, you just guess.
Just went and drove through it.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't even know the area at all. And I was lucky.
Yeah, I mean, easy come, easy go, right? Fuck it. Go buy a Hellcat and use the extra 10K for, you know, like wrap it with the extra 10K. Make it purple. Get a purple Hellcat. Fuck it. That's what shit.
I found my way from back from Cape Coral back to Fort Myers. It took me 2 hours. That's when I finally got that. I was lucky I didn't find my way back, but eventually I did.
When you, after you were done choking her out, okay, and you turned around and you went back north, okay, up the main road, and then you went back into the same neighborhood?
Not the same neighborhood, no.
A different neighborhood. Okay.
Which is where I'm going to show you guys where she's at.
Okay. How'd you know where to stop? You just picked just a random spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good at like internalizing things and just seeing where I can.
So you just ride around like that, looks like a good spot as well.
Yeah. I don't know the area, not familiar with it, but I was. And see, when you guys, I'm going to have you guys bring me to the school, and then I'll be able to show you where she is for that.
Okay.
I'll be able to show you for sure. 100%.
After, when you drove her to where you drove her, you said that she wasn't, you took her out of the car. Did you have to like drag her out of the car?
She was still alive.
Okay.
She came back and left like 3 or 4 times. She was a fighter, that's for sure. I'll give her that. And you know, and I was in the driver's seat, she's in the passenger seat, and I just opened the passenger seat door, just pushed her out. And when I pushed her out, she fell out, still alive, tried to get up, I backed up, and just ran and hit her, until she just not moving anymore.
When you did that, did you check to make sure that she was dead at that point?
Her arms and everything are so dismantled and so disfigured. I know she was dead. There's no comfort that you can't live from that. I didn't even have to get. I didn't get out of the car. Didn't check. I didn't have to. She was done. I know. I mean, bro, her arms look like a piece of. You don't want to know. It's disgusting. I mean, I can tell. I didn't have to check.
Did you see anybody else out there walking around at the time? Or you did?
As soon as I backed out from where she's at, there was a lady in her backyard, inside the pool, like thing, and she saw me back my car to this thing, because she never went back there and checked.
Okay.
Because she saw me, I just waved at her and just drove her.
She saw me, I just waved at her. What a fucking psychopath, bro. She better be lucky he didn't feel like hopping that fence and tackling her and doing something to her. This guy is so convicted with his answers. Like, no, she was most definitely dead. Like, sir, listen to me. If I got out of the car, that just would have been a waste of time. Like, what is going on? So he's saying all of this, right? And it's crazy to think that for the next couple of years, he's going to be fighting his ass off saying that he's innocent. He didn't do anything. He doesn't know anything about them. Like, who are you trying to play? He's proud. He does sound proud. He sounds very proud.
When you ended up leaving, you said you didn't know how to get back
Right.
To Fort Myers.
Right. It took a while.
So eventually you found your way back to Fort Myers.
I did.
Is that when you ended up going back to like Joe's Crap Shack and the officer came out?
Yes, correct.
Did you think that he was coming to talk to you because of what just happened?
No, I thought it was from either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still gonna joke because now I know what I've done. You know, now I know that it's on a whole other level. It's more than battery. So.
And
Yeah.
where did you go after
Joe's Crap Shack.
after you left Joe's Crap? Then where'd you go? When you took off?
Drove around Fort Myers. I found this lady's house, pulled in behind her fence. She might have recorded something on the phone because she took a picture of the license plate. She wasn't home. And I pulled into her backyard, parked the fence, parked the gate because I knew the cops were driving around. And then I went to her shed. And she came home, and I popped out of her shed. She was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Sorry, wrong house." Got in the car. She opened the gate. She took a picture of my license plate. I backed out and drove away.
This is in Fort Myers?
All these ladies are so lucky to still be alive. He went to a lady's garage, bro. I think at this point he was already coming down. And like you said, when he does drugs, he goes crazy. So maybe he was starting to realize, like, oh, maybe I just need to get away. But this guy was a danger to society. As long as he was free, he was a danger to society. Honestly, who knows how many women he took advantage of, late nights where women got smacked around, maybe did something they didn't want to do. Who knows who didn't report this guy? You know what I'm saying? This seems like a daily type of vibe for him. Maybe not killing someone, but heavy abuse and, you know, unwanted interaction seems to be a reoccurring thing with him.
She came home, and I popped out of her shed. She was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Sorry, wrong house." Got in the car. She opened the gate. She took a picture of my license plate. I backed out and drove away.
This is in Fort Myers?
Correct.
Shit.
Yeah.
And this is why I say, ladies, go down to your local Turner's Outdoorsman. Go down to your local whatever. Go down to your local Walmart. Okay? Get yourself a little shotgun. Get yourself a little pistol. And go to the gun range once a week.
I can tell you this, man. Nobody ever comes.
She didn't call the cops.
Yeah.
I figured she wouldn't have because I look crazy. I got my pants on, no shirt. You know, I probably look a little scary and intimidated, I'm sure. So,
No shoes, no nothing?
no nothing, you know. And I didn't do anything to her. You know, I just got in the car and drove away. And then from there, I went to my buddy's place in Sale Graphics. Okay. Parked the car, went inside, waited for him. He came there. I think he called the cops when he left or whatever. And I saw a cop pull in, so I ran out the back. And I sat across the street under some palm fronds by this like gated area. I sat right there and I sat there for about 8 hours and I just watched you guys drive back and forth. And then I took a nap right there, went to sleep, and then woke up. And then from there I went and navigated around and went to the house where the marshals got me at. And that's where it was a done deal at that point.
That guy Josh in Mateo, how do you know him?
I work with a guy off the Dead Man's Catch TV show down in Florida Keys. They're friends, and I'm just business associates, business partners. We all work together. Yeah.
Anything else?
The sources you were hiding, were they over, like, crossing by the tennis courts? Like, I don't know where.
That's right where I was at.
Okay, gotcha.
That's exactly where I was
Because
at.
I think you told the officer that night when the marshals got you, something like that, and they were just curious if this was like going by that or.
It was right there.
Okay.
You're right, absolutely.
So, once you left, after you left Harvard, once you left, did you ever go back to that same
I
spot?
found that's what I wanted.
Yeah. Did you ever go back at all? No. Okay.
I had no reason to. But yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't go back. I didn't shoot this. So.
Oh, we had the phone. Her phone, yeah. Well, if you find that, yeah.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Well, it was left in the car. It was in the glove box.
Oh, right. I put it
I
in
was just saying, or did she give you the phone once she got in the car or did that?
No, I just went just after the whole she didn't give me the phone, so I dropped it while I was
Right.
choking or whatever.
Okay.
And so she didn't give it to me.
So you're just like, I mean, it's like, oh,
Yeah, since you
a little bit or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Did you rape her?
did I rape her? No. No, but we had sex, but I didn't rape her. I know you're curious about that. I used my charm to stay in the car, and we had sex, consensual.
Okay.
And this is what I do with women, you know. I use my charm, I use my good looks.
This is what I do with women. I use my charm. I use my good looks. Oh, he's so self-aware, ain't he? This guy is crazy. Guys, he has to be high. Nobody with self-preservation would be having this conversation. It's like he wants to go to jail with the worst possible charges he can acquire.
That's what I did with the first girl, and that's how I got her in her bed, and then look what happened to her. Same story with this. I just used my looks, and I'm wrong for that.
Well, since you brought it up, let me ask you about that then. The first girl, how'd that all happen?
I met her at the bar.
Okay.
Went up to her, back her, got
Just like that.
some boys. Yeah.
Do you remember where you went after that? After the bar, do you remember where you went?
Yeah.
What happened?
The dude's house. We went to, there was a guy at the bar too.
Okay.
And he drove my Hellcat because it's my girls and stick shift. And he drove, it was me, him, the girl, and then her friend. And we went to the dude's house first, partied or whatever, you know, me and her had sex there, partied. And then we all.
Consensual?
Yeah, all consensual, obviously. Yeah. And then from there we left and went to, we left his house, he stayed there. And me, girl, her friend, went back to her house where she was found out.
Okay. So you, the girl, and her friend, the three of you, went back to her house?
Yes.
You guys go back to her house and all have sex with each other?
No, just me and her.
Just you and the girl?
And after lunch, and after like 20 minutes being at the house, her friend left.
Okay.
Wow, bro. Her friend just saved her own life. Imagine, because, you know, let's get freaky. What if they both wanted to fuck him or something? She would have died too. She would have died too. Good thing her friend was kind of weirded out that they were having sex in the room, I'm assuming. She was like, okay, I'm about to just go home. They're doing their thing. I'm going to see her tomorrow. Whatever. I'm going to talk to her about it tomorrow. Whatever. Fucked up, bro. Which also goes to show that he didn't really show his intentions at all. Like, her friend felt safe enough to leave her friend's house with her love interest that, you know, if I was a chick and I thought this guy was creepy, I'm going to leave the house, but I'm going to call the police. I'm going to break it up. But, you know, obviously I think, oh, they're having a great time. I'm just kind of a third wheel. That means he was doing good up until really the moment he decided to kill her.
Yeah, her friend left and went home, I guess, and me and her continued to like have sex and just do stuff. And then I killed her.
How'd you kill her?
Strangulation.
Same.
Yeah, same way.
At that point, was she already passed out, or was she awake? And
Are we gonna go? You're gonna take me to meet these. Show you the body, right?
Okay.
You're gonna give me some French fries.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
We haven't eaten all fucking day, so
I haven't eaten all goddamn day.
I'm doing this.
I really wonder if they're going to get him the French fries. Honestly, if I was the police officer, you know, we give people burgers and French fries to get them to talk. He already spoke. Fuck you. No, no French fries for you.
No, again, I have to get authorization from them to take you out of here. You haven't made it easy having to wear all this shit.
Yeah, no.
So
That's true.
it's been. I've done it before. Okay, I'm just saying.
It's gonna happen.
You should have kept that information to yourself, dumbass. Like, damn, he doesn't even have bargaining power anymore. Like, have you never negotiated like a iPhone or something? Like, you never negotiated, like, you never got some off of eBay? You never, Jesus Christ, like, damn, bro. Okay, I get the burger and fries now? I told you everything. Where's my incentive to get you the burger and fries, you fucking idiot?
So that first girl, you choked her out.
Yeah.
And then what'd you do?
you leave her in the bed.
No, I wrapped the bed up.
Thank you, Shane.
Stuff, wrapped her up, tied her up where you guys found her. So I did that.
And then where'd you go?
Then I got in the car, and then I went to my girls I think first. No, I can't remember. I think I killed the other girl first, and then went to see my girl. Yeah, I did. So I got the other girl.
No, you went to your girlfriend.
Girls first. Okay, I went to my girls first. that didn't work out right.
Right.
And then I went back to the Cape. I guess somehow I found my way back to the Cape. Didn't even need to go there. And I was like, you know what? I've already done it once. I'm gonna do it again.
Well,
and I was on a lot of drugs. Whatever dude's house we went to the night before, he kept.
Wow. This is probably one of the most revealing interviews. I already did it once. Might as well do it again. Fuck it. I think I said something like that. Go back to one of my old videos. I literally said that. He was like, I already killed the first girl. Go for 4, 5, 6. He was going to keep going until he found them.
Giving me so many drugs. I thought I was doing cocaine. It wasn't cocaine. It must have been like bath salts or Flacco because it just made me lose my fucking mind. I do cocaine. You know what cocaine is. You know, nowadays people are doing fentanyl and all this other bullshit. You never know if you're doing cocaine or not. And whatever cocaine he kept giving me a lot of, it just made me fucking get crazy. It made me get real crazy. I'm not like that. I'm not that type of guy. I'm normal. I'm sober. I'm actually like a decent guy. When I get that way, I become the devil. I become somebody who's really devil. So, yeah, and I was just randomly driving around, randomly saw that girl walking. I was like, that's the one.
How come you didn't kill your girlfriend?
Sweet people around me. And
Wow. I actually like her. Damn. Bro. What'd I tell you? She was going to be the next one. What did I tell you? Simply too many people around. Somebody probably, a man may have seen it and stepped in. And you know how I am about men, okay? You know I'm a pussy. So I couldn't have a man step in. So I just decided to wait.
I actually
You got feelings for her?
Yeah, love it. There you go. That's what I was saying. I wouldn't kill it. I would never kill it. I might hurt her a little, whatever, because she does stupid shit to me and get me in trouble, but I would never kill it. I would never, even if I was probably so out of my mind. But I don't know. I can never say if I would or not, right? It's out of my mind.
That, I'm going to pause it again. That shows us that drugs didn't make him kill her. And I think he's high still right now, a little bit. He said, I would never kill her. I mean, even if I was out of my mind, like, shit, her? I would never kill her. Which means you're in your mind enough to not do something. Right? Oh, I would never kill her. Even if I was, listen, this guy was always going to, please appeal. Appeal as much as you can. I mean, get the lawyers paid. I want Wade Wilson to appeal as much as he can. I mean, get them lawyers paid. They got families. I'm sure they could use some of that $90K. You know what I'm saying? But you're never getting free. You hear this interview? Do you hear this interview? The awareness is astounding. You can't even plead I was crazy on drugs now. You can't say that. If I was the prosecution, I would have played this little snippet right here. Like, oh, hey, he had the wits to not kill someone, which means he could have held it together for anyone. You can't blame the drugs. You can't blame him being out of his mind.
So who knows? Yeah. So, but I probably wouldn't kill him. Even given the chance.
Did either of these women say anything while you're choking them out? Are they screaming? Are they?
They're not screaming. Real quiet, real discreet, real quick. Just a lot of red blood slosh coming out of their mouth, defecation.
Did they fight back at all? Did you get any cuts?
No, neither one cut me. Neither one touched me. Either one even got their hand on it.
Did they do anything like the blonde girl at her house?
Everything?
Yeah, did she, after you guys were having sex, was there something like, did she do something that just like, yeah, no, it's just like, I mean, you just knew you could take it to that next level and said, fuck it, pretty much, or what? I mean,
I'm so crazy when I'm on drugs that I don't necessarily say fuck it, I just say, it's just a rage inside me. I don't say, it's not like I'm like, fuck it. It's just like a rage overcomes me, and I don't think correctly, I'm not thinking properly, and I guess, what comes across my mind is murder. Just murder. Just kill.
Did you feel, I mean, and I'm not trying to be a dick.
For sure, I'm not the only one that's got drugs that thinks about murder. This happened before, killed others, and it's true, man. Some decent people will get on drugs and they really become like murderers, and I guess I do. I've done the ultimate crime,
Did you feel better after that? Because I feel kind of like built up.
No, I didn't feel better. I felt like, honestly, once I started coming down, I didn't feel better. No. But once I started coming down off the drugs, I felt like, oh shit, I had fucked up.
All right.
Yep, I fucked up and keep going.
You get some more dope yesterday after Stephanie?
No, but listen, whatever that dude had me on, that dude was whatever drugs he had me on, like fentanyl, flock, or whatever the fuck it was, dude. Because it was not cocaine, I could tell it was different. He was giving me a lot of it. That shit had me up for, maybe it was methy, a little methy. It had me up for like 2 days, or a day and a half. I mean, I didn't need any more drugs. Even once I fucking came to jail, I was still high the next day. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Damn. Yeah, it probably wasn't cocaine. That probably was not cocaine. Which is why you can't really do coke in this day and age. You can't do none of that shit. You're going to die or end up killing somebody. It's fentanyl, folks. Pablo Escobar is no more. You better be careful about that cocaine, everybody. Y'all shit. That shit. You snort that shit and you start seeing red. You want to know what the fuck's going on. Shit. It's over with. Can't do pills. You can't do coke. You can't even do psychedelics. It's fentanyl. Public announcement, everybody. It's all fentanyl.
I was still high. So I didn't score any more dope or anything. Yeah.
So the first girl, you just stole her car, and that was it. You used that car to drive all over the damn place.
Yeah, just like an idiot. It was the only car I had, because my car was way over by the guy's house somewhere, and parked on the side of the road, ran out of gas. The father took a Uber back to her house and not my car. And then my girl came and got her car or whatever. And so I just drove the girl's car, and I was basically what I was gonna do was trying to just get out of here. I was gonna try to run and hide for a little while. But then,
That's right. Josh for a bus ticket.
Yeah, and my girl. I asked my girl too.
What'd she say to you?
I'll get it for you. But I felt like she was on the phone with the cops anyway. She was helping them anyways, which she was. She always does. And she's telling them where the fuck I'm at because she told me to go to Joe's Crab Shack next to the cop. So she was trying to set me up anyway. She said, I'll meet you at Joe's. I said, I'll meet you at Joe's. She said, okay, I'll meet you at Joe's. Then here come the cops. So she was trying to set me up anyway. But because my love for her, I was falling for it. Now I'm on drugs, and I know I needed somebody. It was all just clusterfuck and bullshit. So I was just going through it.
Gotcha. I was wondering how or why you went over there to Joe's Crab Shack. And
not the way to went over to kill her or nothing. Because he actually was. She said meet me there. Yeah, she said meet me there, and then she set me up, and they tried to get me.
Yeah, you had the first girl had her phone.
I did.
And you used her phone as well.
Correct.
How'd you get in there if there's a passcode?
I think she was letting me use it before I killed her.
Okay.
So it was just like letting them lock or something like that?
No, it kept getting locked. I used it after I killed her.
Oh, okay.
It must not have because it was locked. The only time, actually, I used it after I killed her, you know what I did? I held her face up. I did face ID. Face scan.
Okay.
And then I used it. But then I must not use it later because it went.
Damn, he held her face up. He just using her as an object. Like, man. Shit. This guy, I do think drugs helped him. Because if he was sober, I don't think he would have had the balls to do all the crazy. Like, who thinks, like, yeah, let me get the dead girl who I just strangled and open the phone with her face. Like, I didn't even know that would work. What's up, Ann Cloutier? How you doing? That shit's crazy. Like, you have to be on drugs to be going so crazy. To be tweaking so hard. But again, that just gives you the courage. That just gives you the extra courage. You still wanted to do it. It's not like the drugs made you do it.
Went back to lock. I don't know if I left the phone there or if it was in the car or if I threw it. I don't know where.
It's almost like, compare it to drunk texting a girl. You always wanted to tell her all that crazy shit. Tell her all the wild shit in the world. You just were sober and you had the whereabouts to not do that. But then you start drinking and now it's 3 a.m. and you just tell her all the crazy shit in the world, and now it's weird. Same shit with meth, just on a whole different fucking level. He always had this fantasy, have sex with her and strangle her. That was probably the biggest fantasy of his life. And he finally got the courage to do it. Why? Because he just decided to do some extra drugs that night. Can't blame the drugs, bro. You wanted to do it either way.
You guys found the phone at the house?
Carrie, thank you for the membership, man. Thank you for the gifted membership.
Her phone?
Yeah.
I believe her phone was in the car as well.
Yeah.
Okay, they were both there. Okay.
And thank you for the $3 as well, man. Everybody shout out the two of them, man. Appreciate y'all.
Still inside the car. Alright. There's something else I wanted to ask you. There's another question, dude. I know there was.
That's for sure.
I apologize, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but when you wrapped up the first girl, Stephanie, I think, the blonde girl.
Yeah.
You wrapped her up in the blankets or whatever. What were you thinking about maybe just taking her with you or something?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's gonna put her in the car and just close the body. She was just too fucking heavy. Rigor mortis was starting to kick in. The body was way too much. Plus, becoming sunlight outside.
Someone would see it,
Yeah, we definitely would see me drag that bitch out of there. So it was all wrong. So
Wow, he called her a bitch. This is like, wow. Someone would definitely see me dragging that bitch out of there. So, fuck, bro. You know. I don't understand this interview. What's up, Olivia? Do you guys get it? Is he coming clean? Like, because after this, there's all the denial and the this was not true and that's insane and they're going against my rights. But then you say shit like this. What did you forget that you gave this interview? Were you that high that you forgot that you gave this interview? Or are you just, I don't know. At this point, you should know that silence is your best option. But now he's giving them ammo for life sentence after life sentence after, oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just propose death for him. Why? I don't get it. I guess he just needed somebody to know. He wanted somebody to know how awesome it was. You know, in his mind, how awesome it was for him.
Did you lock the door when you left too?
I think so.
Okay, just the body handle. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So looking into some prior reports involving you, a bunch of this has happened before, but nobody's ever died before, at least the reports I've read.
Right, exactly.
So why didn't you kill any of them?
I don't want to talk about that. That's okay.
Okay, yeah, no, fair enough.
I don't want to talk about the past stuff. Let's go get his body. Come on. It's going to get dark.
Come on, man.
I'm hungry. He's hungry. And I know this is big. I don't even want to show you guys what's up. I'm feeling like I do now. I'm feeling in the mood to show you guys. And let's just get this over with.
You're going to be able to find it in the fucking dark though?
He wants to find her. He wants to see her again. You know how bad, you know how many times he brought up, let's go take this ride and go find this body? He wants to see the aftermath and then go get a burger. Man, keep him in jail. Whatever they say he did, he did. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they tell me he did, I'm going to be like, yep, he did that shit. That shit is crazy. Please keep him in jail. This man is a terror to society.
I'm good at what I do. I know where I'm set. I'm going to show you.
Are there houses or something? Oh, you said there was a house behind it.
He's dying to see it. He's almost scratching at his neck to go see what he did.
I'll show you right where it's at. If not, you're not going to find it for a few more days. But if you want to just get it over and find it, I can show you. Yeah.
One more question. You said that when you got her into the car, that she was going to show you where the school's at, right? So you drive to the front of the school.
Right.
And then at that
What's up,
point,
Janine?
you start choking her out
In the school park.
in the school parking lot.
Right.
You were there for about 3 minutes, I think they
Oh,
said.
choking her out.
Right.
Yeah.
How did she have consensual sex with you if you had already choked her out?
Beforehand, when we were parked on the side street, we parked right there, did it right beforehand. Before we even left the neighborhood.
By the school?
No,
Behind the
the
school?
road that I picked
You
up.
know, it's weird to me to think that she would just fuck him in the span. Now, I one night stands or just a fling, you know, I can't judge you for that. Whatever, you were feeling it. You know, you're a grown ass person. Do what you do. But it's really hard for me to think that this mom of three, I mean, who cares, right? You know, she thought he was cute, whatever. But it's really hard for me to believe that she hopped in the car with a complete stranger You caressed her up to the point to where she wanted to have sex with you in what? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? That doesn't sound right. It sounds like he's lying. It sounds like he's lying. He did it after she was out. Who knows? Probably sounds like he's lying to me. I don't know too many people. I don't even care how promiscuous the person is. 5 minutes? I don't think so, bro.
It's a couple rounds over from the school.
That makes no sense to me. And I'm glad the detective brought that up because that did cross my mind when he said he had sex with 2 of them consensually. When?
Consensual sex with you if you had already choked her out.
Beforehand, when we were parked on the side street, we parked right there, did it right beforehand. Before we even left the neighborhood.
By the school?
No,
behind the
the
school?
road that I picked her up on. It's a couple roads over from the school. Maybe like 3 or 4 roads over from the school. And on the side street, whatever, I'm assuming she lives on that road probably at the end of the road. And I parked and we had sex right there.
So you're driving up the road, right, going past the school, and then you look up to you're like, oh shit, there's a woman walking.
No, I just pulled through a random neighborhood and saw her.
And she just happened to be walking through the neighborhood.
Because I was really driving, honestly, I was driving trying to find my way back to Fort Myers. And so I'm just cutting through roads, just random shit, and I couldn't figure it out. And I was just trying to find out.
Cape Girl's a bitch, dude.
Cape Girl's a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, it's different.
You start working there, and you have to go to calls and try and you have to get to where you're going. It's not
Do you
easy.
use a condom when you have sex with her or no?
To be honest with you, I never used a condom when I was sex.
Oh, okay.
I'm clean, obviously, thank God, but no, I never do.
Just vaginal sex or oral or
No, it was just anal.
Anal?
I don't even think that we fucked in the vagina.
Okay.
You always
Okay.
do anal?
I like anal better. It's better for me.
It's not bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, he will never beat the allegations. Why don't you just go get yourself a man then? You like anal better? The one, okay.
I think that we fucked in the vagina.
Okay.
You always just do anal?
I like anal better. It's better for me.
It's better for you. Yes, sir. It is better for you. Don't speak for the rest of us. This is why I call him Poopy Dick. But yeah, Wade Wilson.
It's not bad.
Me and Kristen, that girl, we had anal vaginal because she wanted vaginal. That's the only reason I did it. This girl didn't care, so I was like, okay, cool. I'd rather anal anyways. So whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. What time you got?
No preparation, no nothing. Just a random girl, anal. Okay, this guy is he's actually wildin'. But I still, come on. That makes it even harder for me to believe. A stranger, you picked her up, and she let you do. Okay, no, that's a lie, sir.
8 o'clock. We're good, man.
Yeah.
Patriots aren't even playing yet. We're fine.
Watch it. So.
Okay. Are you gonna fall asleep on me?
I'm eager for this french fries.
Or they hit you.
And you still take drugs?
Stupid, right?
Well, yeah.
Dumbest thing ever. And then I really hallucinate and trip. And I see things that aren't there. I hear things. I look, it's like crazy shit. I become, it's crazy. And now I've lived my whole life because of this. Because I couldn't stop taking drugs and just be a normal guy. And now I'm going to prison.
The next time you're on a date, gentlemen, just try it on her. Tell her it's a joke afterwards. You might ruin the whole date, but she asks you some freaky shit. She's like, so what's your favorite thing? Like, what do you like to do freaky in the bed? Like, I want to know about you. Tell her, I like anal. Actually, I prefer anal. It's better for me. And just look her dead in her face. Don't even smile. Look her dead in her eyes and be like, it's better for me. You know what I mean? Right? Yeah, and the date should go pretty well.
The girl that you picked up by the schools, when you saw her, did you already kind of have it figured out in your mind that you knew everything you were going to do, or were you just going to did you just want to have sex with her at first? I mean, what were you thinking?
No, I figured I could get sex with her, and then I was going to kill her.
So you kind of knew right before You saw it, that's what you wanted to do.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I was kind of rolling with it, but I guess I just rolled with it. It's not like I pre-planned this.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just like, I mean, was it because you wanted to have sex first?
Basically, this is gonna sound weird. I was just really horny. When I get on drugs, not only I become crazy, I become like a fucking horn dog. And so I was like, it would be an easy piece of pussy. I saw her walking, like she was strolling or whatever. It was early in the morning. So I was like, whatever, I'll give it a shot. Usually when I give it a shot, 9 times out of 10 works for me. And it did, you know.
So then at what point were you like, you know what, fuck this, I'm killing her?
I don't know, just not long after, that's for sure. Fucking, I don't know. I guess I was just like, fuck it, I should kill her, you know. I was already fucking on the stroll. I was already fucking one down. Felt like my life was over with anyway, so.
That feels like such a fake story.
It makes no sense, but yeah.
Do you remember what she was wearing?
Yeah.
What?
Blue shirt and jeans.
What color blue?
Like, not like that. Sky blue.
Sky blue, light
It
blue.
was a little darker blue. It was just like teal.
Can you kind of describe what she looked like? Is the
Glasses.
picture of the girl I showed you yesterday?
Glasses at the bar. Yeah, that's it.
I showed you the picture yesterday, same girl?
Same girl, for sure.
Did she tell you her name at all? Or no?
No.
If she did, I don't know if you remember her or not.
Not sure until I never knew her name all the time. But she had those glasses on, teal shirt, jeans, shoes, black purse.
Did she tell you where she was even walking to? Or?
No, he said going to work, but you told me she was going to work.
I just didn't know if she told you I need to, because you said she needed a ride somewhere after, or no?
No. She did not need a ride afterwards, which is then why I started choking her. She was getting out of the car. She just said drop me off here at the school.
Okay, that's okay.
This story's bullshit. I don't know why he's lying. He already said he murdered 2 people. Why not just tell the true story? The whole sex thing, the whole anal sex thing before he drops her off at the school, all while she's just walking in the dark, doesn't check out to me. That sounds like complete and utter bullshit.
And I could tell at that point she was getting scared.
What's up, LZB in the
Fear,
building?
and I think the fear triggered me to just kill it.
Do something.
Because you were worried she was going to say something about you, or let some shit on you, or
It
something.
was going in the weird direction. I could just tell things were off. Because she wanted me to pull over, and she really wanted to get out of the car. At this point, I could tell she was getting. I could sense your fear. I'm like a fucking lion. I'm like with fear the prey. I could sense it, and she wanted to get out, and I could just tell. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kill her real quick. And it's not hard for me to do. It takes me 2 minutes, and I don't get scratched. I don't get hurt. They're quiet. They don't get on. They can't get away from me if they wanted to. I'm too strong. I mean, I don't look strong, maybe not necessarily. I can, believe it or not, I hate to say this, I'm not trying to be mean. I can take either one of you guys down. And it's because I'm well trained. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, I've been through a lot of prisons.
I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but I can take either one of you guys down. I'm too strong. Bro, you're only a strong guy to women. That's hilarious. A proper woman could probably fuck him up. Listen. The loudest in the room, guys. Remember, the loudest in the room. That's the pussy. I could take either one. That's a crazy statement. While you're over there in handcuffs, though. Right? While you're over here in handcuffs. Listen, either one of those 2 guys would probably destroy Wade Wilson. Mr. 5'11" would probably fuck him up. What are you talking about?
And I can just tell. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just.
It's like a lion. She's like my prey, understand? Like lion and prey. She's like my prey. I'm like a lion. I could sense their fear. What are you talking about, bro?
Kill her real quick. And it's not hard for me to do. It takes me 2 minutes, and I don't get scratched. I don't get hurt. They're quiet. They don't get on. They can't get away from me if they wanted to. I'm too strong. I mean, I don't look strong, maybe not necessarily. I can, believe it or not, I hate to say this, I'm not trying to be mean. I can take either one of you guys down. And it's because I'm well trained. I've been through a lot of shit in my life.
He's
a lot
well
of prison
trained.
time. I know the points in your body to touch to stabilize you, cut you off quickly. Just things like that. Unless you're Marine or fucking military trained, there's a good chance I get overpowered. So those are the people that I go after. I'm good. And like
in the military, or?
no, I haven't. I've been in the military. They trained me. At the time of president, I'm just all the way around well seasoned. And so that's I just knew that it was kind of here, and I didn't want her to report me or anything or say this suspicious guy or something. So I just went ahead and do what I did.
Do you remember the old lady over on Del Prado? I'm sure you probably don't know the name of the streets. There's an old lady that you were to and you were banging on her back on eye trying to get into her house. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
What happened with that?
I remember that. I was asking her for directions, basically.
Right.
But I was still, like, bugged out on drugs. And she probably was, like, intimidated by me, too.
Yeah, you freaked her the fuck out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was trying to use her goddamn phone, but I'm
Self-preservation on this guy.
so on the drugs or whatever that, like, I can't even ask, take the Asian phone, I can't even ask them one question. It's like I'm just fucking, just some weird, you know, I'm a weirdo on drugs, you know, I'm violent, weird.
she said you were pulling on her back lanai, the back screen lanai, trying
Trying to get out of you, you know.
Hell yeah.
And I was gonna use your goddamn phone and fucking call my girl and get me the fuck out of there. I tell her where I was at and have her come pick me up.
How'd you pick that house?
Random.
Just random, just driving?
Everything I did was random.
You were close to Fort Myers at that point.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, you were.
Was that before or after?
It was before.
That was before the
It was
girl went to
before,
school.
and then you drove in the complete opposite direction.
And then that's what happened.
We got fucking turned
I got
around.
long, I was long gone in the opposite direction. Yep. I remember that. I do remember that for sure.
Do you remember any of the names of the major streets that you took to go back to Fort Myers? Do you remember seeing any street signs or just
McGregor.
finally you got
That old McGregor.
Finally made it on McGregor, and then it was a straight shot.
Okay.
I'm sorry. After the girl from the lady in the school, I know you said you got lost for a little bit. Did you, after that happened, did you stop anywhere, or were you just kind of like driving in circles a little bit? I mean, did you go into a store anywhere, or did you like just fucking, you're just driving?
I looked at the I had pants, no shoes, and no shirt. Couldn't, so I knew I couldn't go anywhere, and I just drove the whole time.
Okay.
I never stopped. Drove the
What's
entire
up,
time.
Linda
Where were
Gibbs?
all your clothes from the night before when you were in the club?
We was at dude's house,
Right?
and I made love to that girl at that dude's house first.
Right.
And the only thing I put back on when we left was getting the Uber ride with the pants.
Why'd you put the
That's my shirt. I'm fucking hot, bro. And I left my shirt and I left my shoes at his house.
Okay.
And I know where he lives, like at his house. And I'm not sure it even matters.
And you said you had the Hellcat at that point?
Yeah.
You didn't know how to drive it?
I don't know how to drive 6 shifts. He's the one that drove us home. And he might have that to his house from the mug.
So you Ubered back to this chick's house?
Yeah, she bought them right after that.
Okay. Do you remember the name of the bar you were at?
When I picked her up. Yeah, Buddha.
You went to Buddha.
Yeah, I'm a Buddha.
Did you guys, is that the only bar you went to was Buddha that night?
Only one. Me and my girl went there initially, and then my girl was gonna go with this other guy to make some money, doing something, and then I was gonna go with these girls, you know. And I don't know, apparently she didn't go with the guy, and she left and went with her friend or something. And then I went and did all this shit.
So yesterday when I was in here with you, talk with you, I was with a different detective.
Right.
I asked you all these questions, you just straight up lying.
Yeah.
Did you kind of figure that at some point that we would, figure it out, or why the change of heart? Why'd you want
Because my dad told me to do the right thing.
to? Your dad told you to?
And I want to do the right thing because I learned this that he has kids and a family, you know, and that these people are probably thinking maybe she's still alive, and they're hoping that their mom comes home, or, whatever, and she's not going to. And I deserve to put the body back in the right hands of the family so they can lay her to rest.
Yeah.
And I've already done wrong, and at least we're going to do the right thing now.
He's so full of fucking shit, bro. He's so full of shit. I really don't get the angle. That he's full of shit. I don't get the angle though. He's just. I guess he did want to honor his father. I don't know. They say honor your father and mother, right? I guess he was said, you know what, Dad, I'll do the right thing. But it's hard for me to think that. The way he talks about it. Honestly, I just think he knew he was going to jail, and he said, "Fuck it, let me tell my story the way that it actually happened." I don't know.
Already fucked up, but I'm on drugs now, so I know what's right.
Thinking clear now.
Yeah, I think normal, like you guys, even maybe, and Yeah, I know that. Just to put it back to the family. They deserve to have a body in their dress. So I want to be able to do that for them.
Let me,
Well, we appreciate that. So.
Yeah, you're welcome. For sure.
let me go speak with these guys and figure out exactly what it is that
We have to.
we got to do to get you out of here. All right, so you
guys
guys
are breaking me out. Not exactly.
just hang here. We'll be right back.
Wade's confession continues. Yeah, this is a full-blown.
So basically, this is what my supervisor wants to know. He wants some basic information from you. Can you provide us with some details as far as like where, how far it is away from where you first met her? Like, are we going to need a fucking boat? Like, how far in the woods is it? Do we need any special type of vehicles? Do we need, just a car? Okay, so when you were first on Santa Barbara, that's the name of the road, out by the school, the main road. If I show you a map of that area, would you
I don't want
be
to show you because I want to make sure I get to this fucking McDonald's, bro. I don't want you to be like, oh, well, now we know, so I don't need you to say it to me.
Now we know. Stupid. They already now we know. The fuck is wrong with you, dumbass? You're not getting McDonald's. You should have probably did that way early on. Not right now. You're only getting McDonald's, bro. I mean, you're not getting McDonald's. Like what?
Thank you.
Well,
I'm the games.
well, either way, just like I told you when we first came in here, I can't guarantee you or promise you anything that they're going to allow you to eat, hamburgers and french fries and say,
fucking dead girl is they're going to fucking do it, or else they're never going to fucking find her because she's fucking ducked off. They're not going to fucking find her. So if they want to know where she's at, they can trade a fucking pack of fucking french fries to know where she's at, and they will. And I know they will. So I'll show you where for that. That's all I want.
So you're not willing to look at a map at all to give us an idea of where we're going?
I want to show you. I want to see the dead body. I want to remember this shit, how bad a fucking person I was.
Wow. See? He said it himself. He has a hard-on for the dead body. Wow. He really said it himself. You don't remember how bad of a person you were. You want to remember what you really did. He's probably mad that he didn't get out the car and actually just look at it. He was like, damn, I was a bitch. I should have just looked at it so I could have that memory. He's a sick fuck. He literally admitted it to us. I want to see it, bro. Like, what the fuck do you mean? I want to see that shit and then get some french fries.
Fucking french fries to know where she's at, and they will. And I know they will. So I'll show you where for that. That's all I want.
So you're not willing to look at a map at all to give us an idea of where we're going?
I want to show you. I want to see the dead body. I want to remember this shit, how bad a fucking person I was. And I want to keep it honest. And I want to see what I did. And I want to show you in person. That's what I want. It's what I want. This is what you want. Get what you want, and I get what I want. We both want.
I understand that. But you also have to understand, right? On my side, my situation, number one, I got to make sure that you're telling me the truth. And number two, I understand. You are, because
you know I feel this way.
All the stuff that you've said so far that we've asked you, you've checked out. And
you know I feel this way. I feel this way.
Again, the stuff that you told us, only the person that was there would know that stuff. So I get it. All right. However, okay, on my side of the table, right, number one, I have people to answer to. That's just number one. And number two is, as far as some of the details, all right, about what you had said happened, there are a couple of things that I still don't think that you're telling me the truth about. So, and one of them is and I'll be completely honest with you, is the part about you guys having consensual sex. I don't believe that she had sex with you consensually. I really don't. I think, in my opinion, that you choked her out and that you had sex with her while she was unconscious. That's what I believe. Because there's this woman, I mean, maybe the first one, I don't really know because of that case very well, so I really can't speak for that particular situation. But this case that I'm investigating with this woman who lived up by the school with a fiance and children and everything that I've learned about her, that
Yeah, it's bullshit. And now what? You want the mac and cheese though? You want the Big Mac though? You fucking weirdo.
I just don't see her having consensual sex with you.
Well, you can test like her body and stuff. I can figure that out.
No, I believe that you had sex with her.
Right, what we're saying
There's just obviously you can test her body and you can see it. You can figure it
let's
out.
make sure you had sex with her, yes.
Yeah, it was consensual. I wouldn't lie. If I fucking tell you I killed this bitch, I'm not gonna lie that I had sex with her. I promise you that.
Again,
I don't care if she's married and had kids. I've met many married and had kids females that I've had sex with. It's been easier than just picking them up on the street. I've had sex with so many easy women that you would never believe. You wouldn't even know how I accomplished such a thing.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I believe you
You believe it wasn't consensual.
that you had sex with her.
That it wasn't consensual.
I don't believe that it was
It
consensual.
was consensual.
There's no way. You just picked her up on the side of the road. She's not going to bang you in the car while you just picked her up on the side of the road.
It's not the first one. I've had girls hanging out their fucking hands for money, and I tell them, no, I won't give you any money, but if you bang me, if you fuck me, then I'll help you out.
And
It's been easy to her. I mean, I told her straight up I wanted to fuck her. You know, can you help me out? This and that.
You're explaining all how you made
I played the easy role first, like, hey, can you help me with this, that. Then, you know, she kind of came my way, and I could kind of tell she was smiling, she was happy. And I just threw it out there, like, gave her the vibe, like, I want to fuck. And then she did, and I kissed her. And we fucked. It wasn't hard. It was really easy. It was not difficult, I promise. It was easy.
That's bullshit. I don't care what you tell me. That's bullshit. If I go down on Fig right now, it's gonna take longer for me to get some coochie. What are you talking about? Let alone someone who has. Come on, bro. What the fuck you? That's bullshit, guys. That's bullshit.
that's your story you want to stick to. I just don't believe it. I just don't, man.
This is sort of. I wouldn't lie to you about that, though.
Last thing, just like I said to you when we came in here, I can't promise you anything. You know, you want to do the right thing and asking us to come in here and give us all that information. That's great. But as far as whether it was, you know, giving you food and stuff like that, so I'll ask, but I can't. I don't get to make those decisions.
So you should have told me that at the beginning.
I did tell you that.
He said he has to check with our supervisor, so.
Oh, well, tell your supervisor that's what I want, and I'll show her where the body's at.
So
And if
That's
not,
the only way.
it's the only way.
So, we have a map. We show you a map, you're not gonna point anything on the map. Nothing at all.
I just want to fucking. Here's what I want. I want French fries, a Big Mac, and an Oreo McFlurry. I'm not gonna have these things.
Bro,
The Oreo McFlurry took it too far.
you're adding shit now, man. Before it's
I'm not gonna have anything any shit, bro.
You're adding shit now, man. I mean, how much does that cost? $10? But I wouldn't give it to him.
Me out for the rest of my life. I'm gonna die in prison and never get this up again. So just give it to me and I'll show you where it's at. I'm never gonna have French fries again, bro.
I understand that.
I'm fucking 90 years old and dead in prison until somebody stabs me. That can work a little bit with me, you know. I'm not gonna have this shit again ever. Bro. I won't even see a girl again. I'll never even see the McDonald's sign day in my life ever again.
Look, if it was up to us, we would give you these things so you could have them to eat. It's not up to us, that's what we said, it's up to our higher ups.
I gotta ask you a question about that. I'm gonna sound like a total asshole when I ask you this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You really think that you deserve that? Fair enough. I appreciate you being honest.
No, I don't deserve it.
Do you feel remorseful for anything you've done on the past few days?
That's why I decided to do this.
If you could go back in time to Sunday night before when you met
Those two officers probably got themselves some McDonald's that day. They probably went to McDonald's. They're like, hey, you want a Big Mac, bro? Man, I've been craving it ever since that psycho motherfucker. Let's go get a Big Mac. Yeah, let's go get one. Yeah. And they ate their Big Macs in their police cars. And it was a great afternoon. Good for them.
Would you do anything different?
All of them.
You wouldn't have done any of
I
that?
wouldn't even got on drugs. Yeah. I would do this. Yeah, I wouldn't have done. We changed it all.
Do you want us to tell their families anything? I mean, you're sorry, I don't know.
I don't know what else to say.
So if the answer ends up being, if the answer is no, then that's it. You don't want to show us.
Just try. See what the answer is.
No, I did try. That's what I'm saying. So I'm asking you. They asked me to try with a map first.
Tell them no map. I want to show you. And I want my French fries. see about that. If they say no, maybe I'll still show you, but I'm not going to show you on the map.
What if
I can't, what if I told you I can't show you on the map?
Why?
Just can't. What if I told you I physically can't? If I told you I know landmarkers, areas, I know.
Okay, what landmarkers and areas?
I have to show you. You're doing too much now. You guys are working too hard. I'm going to make this easy for you. You're doing too much. You're working too hard. I just want to show you where. I can show you where. Now you're doing too much. I'm telling you.
I just want to show you where. I just want to show you where. I desperately want to show you where so I can see with you. This guy's sick.
All right, just go back to your sleep. I already told you no. So you want me to
And
go
I
back?
believe him. I wholeheartedly believe him. And I think they believe him also. If we got him the Big Mac right now and the Oreo McFlurry and the fries and we hopped him into the car, he would take us right there. And he would be right there enjoying the whole day. And that's what they're not finna do, I hope.
That is not doing this.
I know, but my thing is you said you don't pay for all that well, and you were in broad daylight. It's fucking night out, man. How are you going to know where this place is?
You want to wait until tomorrow? I know where it's at. I know where it's at like the back of my hand.
Is it near the school?
Maybe not.
Oh, you work with me, maybe not.
I work with you, bro. I just admitted to a murder. That's pretty much
two of them. No.
That's working with you.
2 murders.
That's working with you.
I agree, and we appreciate that. We do.
So ask your supervisor and tell her that's what I want. He wants to be McDonald's and he shows where the body's at. That's all you gotta tell her. See what she says. If she says no, let me know. I'll take it from there.
What if I told you that I don't need you to show me where it's at because I know where the body's at?
You go find it. Go get it. But I don't believe you know where it's at. Now, once again, you're bluffing. Because it is hidden so well that you wouldn't know where it's at for a while. And now you're really going to make sure outside. You don't know where the body's at. I promise you don't.
I told
You
you.
won't be able to find it.
I told you yesterday that I would find her.
You didn't find it.
I'm good at my job.
No, but you didn't find it.
Yes, I did.
Obviously.
What time is it? 9 o'clock almost. We found her, what, how long ago?
1:30.
1:30, you stupid fuck. Yeah, no McDonald's for you, bro. It's not looking good.
He says it. And you don't need it.
You still be willing to go out tomorrow though and show us where she's at?
Yep.
Yeah?
Alright. Or tonight. Whatever you want. I know you didn't find her because where I put her.
Why is that?
Because where I put her, you wouldn't be able to find her. Where you find her at? Tell me. Here we go. So the games, you guys are good, not that great. I know where I put her, you would not be able to find her. No.
You're wrong about this one, so.
I'm not. Where you
I
find
would
her?
say, well, then you turn on the news, so, and then you come for
I've
yourself.
already heard about the news.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
What they
They've
say?
always watched about this, so they haven't found the body. They're still looking.
I don't know when the last time you watched the news was,
How
so.
long ago?
I will let you know
Where did you
if
find
we
her?
need you tomorrow.
Where did you find her body?
Doesn't matter.
Exactly.
At this point.
Right.
It really doesn't.
I know you didn't find her. I can see it all over your face. You're good at kind of hiding your
I'm not good.
You didn't find her body. You're not good.
I'm not good at hiding. Alright. Alright, well,
You wouldn't have came to tonight just for my confession. You already knew I was guilty. You wouldn't have done that. You don't know where the body's at.
why do you think I knew that you were already guilty?
Just, I know you know. You knew I was. Alright, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow if you want to know where the body's at. I'll let you go.